With so many Armadas in the game nowadays, it's difficult to remember where all the sourcing comes from. Most prominently, we know the Bajoran faction source. But what about all the older crap that we've also got? Like the regular Armadas, you know, the exchange Armadas. Where do you source them? If you don't know, if you already know, you know where you're going. But have you worked out the kind of routine? How many days it takes you to source all this stuff? Well, hopefully I can enlighten you if you have not. So, let's jump into the video and let's find out. I'm Admiral Pegasus and this is Star Trek Fleet Command. Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Now you'll see behind me that I'm actually on dailies to begin with because this is where we are going to start. But first of all, I want to invite you to also like the video if you actually do find this video of any use, or you just to help spread it across YouTube. Also, if you are a new watcher and haven't subscribed yet, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Also, drop your comments as you go through the video, but please bear in mind I might say something you want to comment to, then I'll answer it. So just bear that in mind, or you can save them till the end of the video, entirely your discretion. So now, Armadas. Yes, we've had Armadas in the game since what, 2019 now? It was a 4-year anniversary reminding us when we actually had the Armadas coming. It was sort of an ongoing joke having that coming soon thing going on for quite a long time. I was like, are we going to get them? Are we going to get them? Well, we finally got them. And they were a big hit. But not in the way Scopely hoped. Because Scopely hoped they would also become a big PvP event. Didn't happen. No, because a lot of servers actually employed a sportsmanship-like mentality around them. If someone's running an Armada, let them crack on. Unless you're at war. There you go, kill it. But anyway, so I managed to write down everything that I needed to today, and there is actually quite a lot when you actually went through it. But anyway, regular Armadas. So these are your faction Armadas, independent Armadas. They're the ones that was originally brought into the game, and I shouldn't really have not started there. We should have started off in I don't know why I'm going there. Tell you what, let's just do that. Because we go into Beta Penthe, I guarantee there's going to be an Armada in here somewhere. And there we go. We won't bother clicking on the rare. We'll click on the uncommon. Because obviously we start at the bottom. Yes, uncommon Armadas. Now, these are relatively simple to source. There are multiple sources. And for this Armada, it's going to cost you 100 directives to do. Now, there are varying methods you can get this, and hence the reason why I was in here to begin with. Now, stupid me accidentally clicked that because I wanted to actually keep it for you to actually show you where to get them. Because obviously, look, if I try and select them, it's not going to work. So, there you go. It's screenshot time. Yes. This is the result of that entire line across the top, and it will also show you the Armadas, directives that you get. A whopping 15 in these chests. Wow. 15. Now, how long is it going to take you to save up those directives? Well, believe it or not, 15 directives per day will actually take you 7 days to save 105 directives. Yes, 105 directives. So, now, here's a little bit of math here. Okay, so 105 per week. So per week, you will get one uncommon Armada from your dailies. Now, every 20 weeks, you will actually gain a second one because of that 5 excess directives. So 20 weeks, yeah, okay, so basically roughly an extra what, 2.5 per year. Awesome. No, but there are varying other ways that you can also source these directives. Another good way will be across there in your Alliance store. Yes, if you go into your Alliance store, scroll across, you'll see Armada Directives. Now, this is on a 7-day cooldown, but you will gain 100 per week. Yes, 100 per week. So now we're bringing our total tally to 2 uncommon Armadas per week. So, or 3 every 20 weeks. But there are also other ways that you can source it. Now, there is another event that runs in between the arcs, which is called the Crucible of War event. Now, sadly, I don't have a screenshot of the pulling, but again, if you come into your Alliance store, up this end usually is a box of goodies, well, multiple boxes of goodies, and one of them contains Armada Directives. And in that Armada Directives is a chest that we highly recommend, us content creators will definitely highly recommend, and in fact veterans of the game will highly recommend that you pull every time it comes round when you have actually got the currency to buy it. It contains 300 uncommon Armadas. So now we are looking up to 5 uncommon Armadas. Just actually no, not 5. Hang on, let me go back and do the maths. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8 plus 5 is 13. So in a month, if you save your directives, you can get 100. You can get 13 uncommon Armada runs. Yay! Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but trust me, it's reasonable. Because when you actually think about going further, trust me, things get even better. So that's the uncommons. You'll get around about 13 a month, but if we stick it down to weeklies, you're looking at 2 per week. So just bear that in mind. Now, rare Armada directives. Yes, they are entertaining. There are actually quite a few sourcing methods on rare directives. So the first one I'm actually going to point you in the direction one is if you run an uncommon Armada, you will actually get a chest if you beat that uncommon Armada, which will contain 2 rare directives. Wow. Now the rares, if we go back out to Beta Penthe, because there is a rare there for us, these rares actually cost you 200. Yes, 200. And I also forgot to point out the timers for you. Is these Armadas are 15-minute timers. So a whopping 2 in a pull. Wow. But let's not chip it. Let's not chip it, right? Okay, let's not chip it. So in all, you would need to run 200 uncommon Armadas. Not 200, 100 uncommon Armadas. So on that one, you'll need around about 10,000 directives. Now, I know there's a lot of players out there who have vastly saved them up. I've seen it on occasion when Rev Juice has run regular Armadas, just how many directives he has actually saved up. It's ludicrous, but it is possible. If you're constantly jumping in on everyone else's uncommons and you don't run them yourself, you can actually save them up. And it's the same with the rares as well. You can do the same. Now, moving on. Yes, moving on. We're going back into the Alliance store. Yep. Because this is where we get the next part. Like I said, obviously a lot of you will probably already know this, but please stick around because I'm actually going to do some pulls for you to show you some of the RNG around it. Because this next one is contained in here in the Uncommon Armada pack. And if we scroll down, you'll see across the bottom here, oh look at that, I've actually clicked on the top one, Rare Directives. Now as you can see across the bottom is 5, 10, 20 or 100. And sadly, it says chance. So yes, you got an RNG chance. So what I'm going to do is, for the benefit of this video, if we can just get that back up there, is do that. What are we going to get? Are we going to get any? We got 5. Wow, 5. Yes, I know you've probably seen from my board already, I have 2 available Armadas, rare Armadas. Woohoo! So, but that be it. 5. So now, obviously, the price of the uncommon packs is linear, so I do recommend obviously pulling the 2 chests, increase your odds, chance to get maybe just a few more. So the next one, as well, if you're up doing in deep space Armadas, this one is next one is a joke, an absolute bloody joke, because it's extremely expensive for what you're having to pay. So look at the cost below. And I'll tell you what, I'm actually in the wrong pack. Let's go. So if you actually see just below me the cost of just a single chest, it is ridiculous, right? 200,000 uncommon credits. And where are we? There we go. 1, 3, 5, 10. Again, all chance, all RNG. Are you going to get a chance? Are you going to get them? You might get a 1 or a 3, but they're there. It is stupidly expensive. I can't even begin to say. So you've got a chance there for your rare directives. Also, I'm going to circle straight back round to Cow, because in Cow, in that Armada pack, as I said, there was the 3 uncommon Armadas in there, the 300 directives, but you will also gain 200 rare directives as well, which is another reason why everyone will push new players, get that pack. Trust me, you will need it. So now if I shrink my face a little bit, I might actually be able to move that prism symbol around a bit more. But anyway, so that is the basics. Now, there are other ways to source rare directives, because obviously players keep complaining it's difficult to source them. Sourcing's crap. So Scopely gave us another way to get some rare directives, and that is here in the event store during Cosmic Cleanup. Now, as you can see, I've got 19 hours left on the clock because it is Sunday. Cosmic Cleanup finished at 5 o'clock for me. So, yeah. Now, normally at the minute, I'm pulling the Discovery Blueprints because I'm hatching bets that eventually we are going to end up with another Discovery arc, and I'm going to need to scrap a Discovery for a Discovery A. Yes, I'm predicting. I do not have that information as guaranteed, but given the Franklin's been updated, the Devore's been updated, what's the chances at some point they will eventually bring in Discovery Seasons 3, 4 and 5 with the Discovery A, because in those seasons it is the Discovery NCC 1031A. Yes, so at some point it's going to be in the game. Edge the bet, get a second Discovery. I'll have egg on my face if I'm wrong, which usually I am wrong. But anyway, we're looking at tactical advantage supplies here. Yes, we are looking at tactical advantage supplies, because what you'll see in here is directives 20, 40, 50, 60 or 80. Again, all on RNG. All on RNG. The amount that is actually, it's ridiculous. So, but let's pull this one. What are we going to get? Oh, we didn't get any. Shock horror. So, not exactly a reliable source for rare directives, but they're there. Now we've got to wait another week. But that be it may. Now, there is another way, providing that, oh, I don't want to be out, providing this carries on, and that is right behind me in the Flash Pass. Yes, now you also, you know, you get officers in there, but look on that elite line. There you go, there's 150 there, and on the free line at the far end, there's 50. So in total, if you pay the $10, you can get one free Armada, rare Armada. Yes, if you don't, I don't pay the $10 for this because it usually comes around when I've got no money. Shock horror. So obviously, yeah, if you pay the $10 $10 or $8.99 in the UK, or is it $7.99? One of the two. You can get a full rare Armada out of this. If not, you're just stuck with the 50 directives. But it's better than nothing. Okay, it is better than nothing. Also, you will also get some. It varies sometimes. If you'll actually get some in the main Arc Battle Pass. We did get some this month, and I think we got a total of one rare directive out of it. One rare Armada out of it this month just gone. So, they are there. They're scattered around. But, yeah. Whatever. But, so anyway, depending on RNG then, and if you're prepared to pay some money, you could potentially end up with 1 or 2 rares a month. So when you think about it, sourcing it with the uncommons as well, 13 uncommons a month if Cal runs. Yeah, there you go. So that's that. Now, next one is epics. Epic directives. Bonkers prices will be the best way to put this, and good luck. Yes, good luck, because you only have a few ways of sourcing this one. Now, the first one, I'm actually going to chuck up on the screen here, is from Leading Rare Armadas. Yes, Leading Rare Armadas, you'll get that chest when you beat the Rare Armada, and you'll end up with 4 epics. So, that's 4. So, just bear that in mind. Now, I know for a fact there isn't a rare in that system, but I know for a fact there's a rare in this system. So, we'll just quickly jump in. Let's have a quick gander. There she is. 500 directives for a rare Armada. Okay, so, rare, an epic. So, it is a ball like 4. Let's see, how many are you going to run? Let me guess, you got 5 to the 20, so that's 25 to the 100, so 25 times 5, 125 rare Armadas. Okay, so now are we adding all this up, right? 125 rare Armadas. Now, how many did I say? How many epics did I say? Uncommons I need to run? About 100. 12,500. Uncommons to do 1 epic. Now, please correct me. Obviously, if you can do them, if you want to do the maths there, just confirm it with me. It's either 1,250, which I think actually be more. No, actually, yes, 12,500. 12,500. Just to do 1 epic via the leader chests. Wow, that's a lot of Armadas. And then obviously, like I said, your 125 rare Armadas on top of that. So you're looking at 12,625 Armada, uncommon and rare Armadas. Getting those being the leader of those particular chests, Armadas, getting those chests after beating them, just to do 1 epic. Who said this game is not a grind? Because it really is. That's a massive grind. I've only just done that maps actually here recording this video. So right. So again, you get 4. You get 4 there. Blah blah blah. Now the next packs is where you're going to get them again is back in the store. Now there is none in Cow, so do not count on Cow. But if we go across here, now you'll be going to the rare Armada packs to get your epics. As you can see, I've got 1 pull available, which I can do for you. And here are your epics: 15, 35, 70 and 250. Again, chances, all RNG. You want to edge your bets, go for the 10. If you really want to edge your bets properly, go for the 6. Trust me, the 6 will win you out hands down. Well, it'll win you something out of here anyway. Because obviously it's all RNG based. So let's go on. Oh, not press. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got a 35. So that's not particularly too bad. So I got some speed ups to go along with it, and some uncommons, and 5 more D4 class. Yes, I'm still building up the blueprints for her. So yeah. Now we're really going to go bonkers on prices. G4, 1,000 credits just for one chest, right? And again, all these are going to be on RNG, but you got 5, 10, 15, and 20. So all these G4 packs are really low when it comes to giving you out directives, really low. And I think, well, that's wrong. It shouldn't be that way around. They should be higher. If not, they should be equal to the G3s. But again, it's RNG. Now, how long is it going to take you to get an epic Armada? I'm going to say 6 months. Okay? Anywhere between 3 and 6 months. It depends on how many chests you pull. It depends on how often you do Armadas. So just bear that in mind. Now, I can tell you now, in the epic chests, you will not find any directives whatsoever. I mean, I will laugh if I'm wrong. Nope. You won't. So don't count on getting directives in there. But that's it. Now, these directives that we've already been focusing on most of this video are not limited to just those faction, to them. It's not limited to just the faction Armadas. No. Where else do you use them? Well, you've got a massive, massive list. So you've got the faction Armadas. You've got the Cardassian Armadas. You've got the Isogen Armadas. Luckily, these ones only cost 50. Not bad. You've got the Swarm Armadas. But these take rares. Yes, these are rares. 100. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. But these are on 5-minute timers as well. Cardassian Armadas are on 7-minute timers. So, and circling back, you've got the Burial Armadas as well. And as you can see, these are on smaller timers, 3 minutes. There are epics available which are on a 5-minute timer and only cost 100 epic directives. So they're relatively cheap to run. But again, this one's only 20. Yeah, so that is what you're going to need all these original directives for. So the sourcing at the minute for all these Armadas is pretty damn crap when you think about it. You can't run them all, but then again, the burial ships, the Isogens, the Swarm, they're all pretty much lackluster. Nobody really does them unless they really want to. So, I mean, I don't. I literally don't. I don't even do the Isogen ones. I'd rather mine it. It's faster than waste, and at least I'm not wasting directives. The only ones that can really give the faction Armadas a run for their money is the Cardassian ones, because the Cardassian ones have a better payout than the faction Armadas. So that's that. Now, we've done them. We've done them. Now, before we move on to the next ones, the exchange and the solos, let's look at the ones where you can't source them. Yes, you can't source them unless through a specialized option. Doomsday Fishers. Yes, these are ones where you cannot... Oh, I can run one. But these directives are so difficult to source. So difficult. Because they came about during the TOS arc. Yes, they decided to do it based around Doomsday. They created this mouth as wide as a system. Why? I really do not know. The constellation did not disappear. It is a speck of dot into a mouth this big when it destroyed that Doomsday machine. But yeah, so there's no active sourcing. There is a specific TOS event when it comes round, which is extremely rare. The last time we saw the event was during the anthology arc of this year. So that's the last time we saw it. But yeah, as you can see, I've got one directive. There are uncommons, there are rares, and there are epics. Again, sourcing is something of a bit of a sore point, really. Next ones, Borg Armadas. Yes, we've got all these Borg cubes. Now they take their own directives again. As you can see, I've got 2 available. They're on limited timers. Again, now these are sourced a little bit more regularly when the event the 3-day event comes around, Return of the Mega Cube, where you will be able to buy these through the event store, using the Borg War Funds currency. You will also be given a couple in a gift chest, just to get you going. So there is that. There is also part of the Borg set. There are rares and epics as well. There is the Mega Cube ones. Now these require a different type of currency known as the Mega Cube Directive. And obviously you will need 10 of these. Now again, part of that 3-day event, you will actually be able to actively source 1 Mega Cube Armada every time it comes round, if you follow the plan that was originally devised. I'm not quite sure who devised it, but I watched it on DJ stream and it was awesome. Basically, when that event comes around, it's day 3 you run this, you start one of these Armadas. It's a 15-minute timer, so it gives you a chance to get everybody there. You beat this thing, and in an event, all you need to do is spend those 10 directives. Yes, those 10 directives, and you will complete an event on that 3rd day, which will give you another 10 directives, ready for the next time it comes around. So you just save them, you bank them up. You can also get some through the event store as well, so do not worry about that. So that's that. They're the ones that are a pain in the rear. So if I'm missing any Armadas so far that you think, because obviously we're going to move on to Exchange and the Solos, which are the only 2 that I can think remaining. But if you think that I've missed some, please drop it in the comment section down below. So now, Exchange. Where do we need to go? Well, we need to go up here, because it is literally all sourced here in the Rogue store. So as you see, I've got a timer, but luckily we've got a little I Spy, so we can do this. Now, starting off with the uncommons and the rares together. Yes, because when you look at this data to directives, you're going to get 34 each. Yes, 34 each. Okay, so that's this, but you need 55,000. Is it decoded? Yeah, decoded data. Okay, these little green triangle thingies, that's what you need. 55,000 of these. Pull this on a daily basis. Yes, and I say a daily basis, and that will become apparent in just a minute. Now, as you go into this chest as well, this is where you need to actively grind with your Stellar to get these security keys. If you can get that, the LIP security codes, not keys, codes, sorry. Where you can come here, cash it in for Directive, some more uncommon and rare directives. We'll just touch on in a second. And the Rogue credits and the Rogue faction reputation. Now, put the credits and the reputation to one side because we're not bothered about them. It's the directives. Now, if you look here, you've got 50 uncommon and 67 rare. Okay, now, again, this is a 24-hour cooldown, well, 22-hour cooldown. So pull this once a day. Add this to the other chest. You are going to get a total of 84 uncommon Eclipse directives and 101 rare Eclipse directives. So that is literally less than one run. So pull it for 2 days straight. You're going to instantly get yourself 1 uncommon, 1 rare that you can run on that day. Every 2 days, run your eclipses. Now, when you run your eclipses, yes, we're going to move on. And stupid me, let me show. I've got some logs. I should do because I was doing them all today. If we saw, here we go. Right, so Exchange Bank. Now I was doing a mixture of rares and uncommons. This one is an uncommon. So what you'll find is when you lead the Armada, you will get a mega chest. Now with the uncommons, you will get out of this 21 epic directives. This is the way you source the Eclipse epic directives. you'll get 21 out of uncommons. Rares, if you lead it and beat it, you will get 35. Okay, so every 2 days you can earn 56 epic directives. Now let's go over to that space.
I'm going to need your passcode first, pal. Security's tightened up big time. My birthday. Mrs.'s birthday.
Now, obviously, we've just finished the Apex event. So now we can show you this. So, as I said, these Armadas are going to cost you 100 to run. All of these are 7-minute timers. So that's a bonus. Your rares, we've got a rare, there it is. Cost you 200. Hence the reason why I say it's every 2 days you can actually do this. As you can see, I'm already close to doing one rare when I do my pull in the morning. So there's a bonus for me. And your epics are actually cheaper than the faction ones, because it's only 250. So you're getting 56 epic directives from the chests on your uncommons and your rares, right? 56 per day. Well, 56 per turn, shall we say, per turn, which is once every 2 days. So, in doing the maths, it should take you 10 days to earn 1 epic. 10 days. And I'll tell you what, that's better than bloody 6 months, isn't it? That's a lot better. So, as you can see, I've got 144 left. That's partly because of the directives I've been running, the Armadas I've been running. So every 10 days you will get 1 epic. Now, obviously, because you've got the 6 left over per 50, so they're eventually going to build up over time, and that's going to give you an extra epic. I think you are looking closer to 6 months on that one. But, so that's the exchange ones. Pretty neat, easy to source. One of the best sourcing, but not the best. No, the best ones are actually back in here, and is in here. Yes, the Bajoran faction store. As you can see over there, Directive Exchange, 100 solo Armada directives. That is 1 solo Armada, and that is sourced every single day. Yes, every single day. Now, the Armada costs themselves is uncommon is 100, rares are 200, epics are 500. That's not a problem though. Absolutely not a problem, because you're going to be sourcing these at such a rate, it's going to be unbelievable. So you'll be pulling them every single day, so you will be able to do an uncommon every single day. Now, you'll be doing that uncommon, and obviously you'll be getting loot, which you will bring to your uncommon or loot chest, where, as you can see on the far side, you're going to get the rare directives. Yes, the rare directives. Now, to do this chest, on average, if you are staying within the loop and getting the loot, and using this new max loot crew, which RevJuice put a video out of, I will do a video on that one, but I need a few days to gather as much information as possible, because it turns out I can't do my usual ones, but the chances are I can do a lower one and actually still end up with more loot. Now, the edicts are a slightly different problem, but I need more data to actually do that. But anyway, if you're staying in the loop, 3 uncommons. That is it. 3 uncommons, punching as high as you can. Yes, I would recommend you punch as high as you can, and you can pull one of these chests, which will give you those rare directives. Now, as you can see, it's just less than 200. But when you cycle it through, I can't remember what the full cycle is, but there will be a period where you will have 6 days to build up enough to actually get a rare Armada. There is that, so please just bear that in mind, because I worked it out. You get 2 of these, that's 350, but if you actually watch it, every time you pull it, how many rare directives you have will drop by 25 if you keep doing the rares. So once you've done it, so when you pull 2 of these, that's 350. Do a rare Armada, that takes it down to 150 left over. Pull another one of these, that'll take you up to 325. Do an Armada, 125. Another one of these will take you up to 300. Do an Armada down to 100. You see where I'm going? So it will drop by 25 each round, but not a problem. So there will be a period where there'll be 6 days of uncommons just to get yourself back up to actually doing a rare. So bear that in mind. Now, 2 of these chests. All you're going to need is 2 of these chests to pull a rare. Like I said, to start off the cycle properly, you will need 6 days. But once you get into it, it's 3 days, and then periodically it'll be 6. But 2, let me run 2 rares, I think it was. I think it was 2 rares. Well, either way, all you need to do is get enough rare credits to max this one chest out. Don't bother with the 2 and 3. They're too expensive unless you've got money. But 2 of these chests will give you 1 epic. So in theory, you should be able to run, I don't know, 1 epic every 2 weeks. In theory. Now, apparently that is the loop, if I remember correctly. That is the loop. But that's fine. I mean, I've got it here. 1 uncommon per day. 1 rare every 3 days. 1 epic every 6 days. I think I got my maths wrong just that little bit there. But it took me over a month just to get the first epic to do, and then I went and lost it. But anyway, that's the sourcing. Now, this is the best sourcing we have in the game for directives. It's just a shame that the other ones, to do your faction armadas and your cardi armadas, actually takes so long to actually do. And the fact that there are other armadas where there's pretty much no sourcing in the game. Do we really care about those ones? Not really. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I do read all the comments. I'm interested to see what you have to say to them. Have to say about all these directives. Which one is your favourite? Which one do you like doing? As well, if you're interested in my view on the difference between the faction and the Cardassian Armadas, do scroll through the video list. There is one there where there's a picture of Gold Ducat and of with a Cardassian station and a faction Armada with the word verse in the middle of it. Yeah, go check that out, and that'll give you my opinion. My opinion is Cardassians are the better of the two, but these top it. But anyway, that's me done for today. This is the Pegasus Show. I'm Admiral Pegasus saying stay safe, live long and prosper, and I shall catch you on the next video. Goodbye.